Maybe it's just me, but probably not. If you're a regular gym goer, depending on how big your gym is, you tend to get to know people, or at least on a high basis, hi, how are you type basis. And, there's naturally people that you don't like, but there's also people that you start to get to know, unless you're really into yourself and you wear your earphones, and there are people like that who don't interact with anybody. That's fine. I don't wear earbuds. But then after a while, there's certain people that you realize you don't like for a certain reason, either because there's no relationship that goes past it, which I understand is normal. Like, you have your gym friends, but some people get closer and become out of gym friends, Some people, because gyms breed a lot of narcissists, depending on which type of gym you go to. The ones who are into their bodies tend to breed that, and they just talk for validation, like Facebook. So, for me, I kind of realized that with a few people, and it's like, okay, what happens if you keep seeing them? I could shut off pretty quickly at people, and some people don't understand it, some people don't care, Sure, it's a little uncomfortable if you see a whole lot of people that you don't want to talk to, then the whole atmosphere is pretty bad. And especially if you come into the gym feeling bad to begin with. There's different times that I can go. My gym is 24 hours, I can go at different times. But, yeah, it's kind of a thing. Like, I haven't been at a gym for longer than 5 years, but now, this gym I've been at for like 8 years, except for 1 year that I wasn't there. I was elsewhere, and then, came back. So it's difficult because you see the clientele changing. People leave, people come, people go, people come and come back, and then you get new people. But then you also get the few that you see but you don't want to see. And sometimes that's hard to deal with. Where I live, changing gyms isn't really an option because the quality of gyms that I like is not there. And I've been to most of the gyms that I like, and I go far for this gym. That's how good a gym it is, And people are closer at this gym. Other gyms, people are colder. Yeah, so once in a while it gets to me, especially on days when I have time to think. So that's it, and times when I'm actually there, if I know I'm already like tired and, it's a day by day thing. Nobody can change your mood or the way you feel, And I've learned over a while that, I'm not going to make many friends at the gym because there's nothing else in common with them, A lot of people go to the gym to socialize, of course, to pick up, But just some people, it's just, they're looking for validation and they're not looking to get closer to people. And it's a common thing at a gym. you know? Unless you go to a gym where no one's body conscious and people are more friendly. But then sometimes the motivation to work out isn't that good. And it gets boring. So I don't have an answer for this. This is just me talking when it comes into my head, and it just, I don't know. If it were me, I mean, I would definitely change gyms and go somewhere else, but there isn't any other option. The grass isn't greener on the other side, you know. I've been to the best gyms here, and that's it. I've been there, done that, you know. And there's an amazing price that I pay for the gym. So, you know, there are a few people that, you know, I can talk a little bit more to, and people that I haven't gotten turned off by. You know, boundaries are set. Some people will overstep boundaries, you know, by being overly critical without knowing me, you know. And that's just part of the game, you know. On YouTube it's pretty much the same thing too. So it's an issue. It's an issue that some gyms, the ones where people are body conscious, attracts a certain type of person with low self-esteem and person with narcissism. Not all of them are narcissistic. But it's an atmosphere that's not, what I've realized over the few years, it's not the healthiest atmosphere. Which is why I do meetups outside and I meet different people walking outside. But I don't want to lose the gym thing because I like it. It's very motivating for me on the most part. And seeing certain people motivate me also. And it's the way that I keep a balance in my life, you know, and keep my body to a level that I want to, or at least bring it up to a level that I want to. Yeah, it's a journey. So I like to be able to have something that's kind of secured in that respect. And some days it's not going to be the best. I'm not going to see people that like inspire me. I'm going to want to leave. Sometimes, certain parts of the year, I see not that many people and I want to stay because I don't want to see a lot of people. It all depends. And I don't know, I guess that means I like variety. I don't like when things get stale, you know, in terms of environment, unless everyone in the environment is always motivated, and that's hard because not everyone's motivated, and because you're so close to each other in a close environment, if one person's out of it, it kind of affects me. But there have been, like I said, there have been people who don't talk to many people, and they stay closed off, and that's fine too. Some people are very shy to get out of their shell because the people are into their bodies. If you don't know it, they don't have anything besides that. They don't have any personality. They don't have any confidence except when it comes to their body. And even at that, some people don't even have confidence with that, even though they have nice bodies. So, yeah, it's, sure, I'd like to be able to go to the gym, eat every day in the right mindset. Doesn't always happen. When I get tired, when I'm a little hungry, no answer, just talking. If any of you who watch this have a suggestion, an idea, or just want to comment, feel free. And please subscribe to this channel, because there's only one subscriber and the subscriber is invisible. So Maybe it's a bot. Alright.